Hi everyone, welcome back to Be Like Christ. It is good to be back after a couple days break. We've had an interesting weekend. We had a little flood in our town, and we have now flown back to the United States. So I'm actually back home, and thank you for all the people who had prayed for me. We made it, and I was just about to sit down and film my video in this nice room at my parents' house, and the city decided to come by with a wood chipper, and so no video, just audio today. I had to hide more in the interior of the house. So I've been thwarted yet again, but hopefully tomorrow we'll be back with video. So thanks for joining me. Just wanted to get this one out before it's too late in the day. Thanks for bearing with me. Today we're talking about Psalm 101. This psalm was written by David, and there are no New Testament references that I'm aware of. As far as our themes, just one today. A decision must be made to either embrace evil and spurn good, or to love what is good and to reject all forms of evil influence. And then also one word to define it appears in verse 2, integrity. I kind of know what this word means, but I felt like I needed to look up a more precise definition. So being a person of integrity is being honest, being trustworthy, being true of heart. Psalm 101 is once again a relatively short psalm. We will get a little bit longer one tomorrow in 102, but this one's got 8 verses, and I have broken it down into 2 sections for comprehension. The first one, a decision to live an honorable and godly life, verses 1 through 4. So in the psalm, David expressed his determination to live a blameless and an upright life. He wrote, I will walk within my house in the integrity of my heart. So he had determined that he was going to do the right thing. He was going to walk according to God's laws, walk uprightly, with other men, the people who are around him. He made up his mind to shun evil and to banish all the worthless worldly things that caught other men's attention. Again, he wrote, a perverse heart shall depart from me. I will know no evil. And then in the second half, verses 5 through 8, a decision to support the upright and to oppose the evildoer. So David's decision to pursue an honorable life extended beyond beyond himself, extended to his relationships with other people, the people that were around him. He resolved to fill his court, or that would be like his kingly council, with trustworthy men, and ensure that those ministering to him had good reputations, that they were blameless men, not men known for corruption or lying or things like that. He had a favorable look towards all the faithful and godly people in his land. So at the same time, he resolved to fight against men who were slanderers, arrogant, deceivers, liars, and those who were involved in any kind of sin or any kind of iniquity. And so that's it for today, just those short 8 verses. That's Psalm 101. We do have an application section as we close. We need to make a conscious decision every day, like David did, that we are going to be this virtuous man or woman that David is describing here. We need to make it clear to ourselves that this is the person that we want to be, that this is the person who God wants us to be, and that this is the way that we are going to respond to the good things and to the evil things that we encounter throughout our day. The opposite of making this decisive decision, this conscious decision, is to allow ourselves to just kind of stumble our way through our days with the mindset that, well, who knows what's coming today? I'll just respond to it according to how I feel in the moment. Right? That, from personal experience, let me tell you, that is a sure way to lose a battle in the spiritual warfare that's around you. Does a soldier just kind of stumble out onto the battlefield without a plan, without a mindset, without a goal in mind, without knowing who he's fighting for, what he's fighting for, the kind of man that he wants to be on that battlefield? No, he doesn't. Some Christians, though, wake up with the thought that, well, I just kind of hope I'll do better than I did yesterday. Right? But that hope is pretty much as far as the preparation goes. No one accidentally stumbles their way into stalwart resolve to love what's good and to hate what's evil. That's a decision that you consciously have to make every single morning and define who you're going to be that day and say ahead of time, like, this is the way that I'm going to respond to the circumstances that are around me. The lifestyle David described in this psalm is one that can only be lived by an individual who has intentionally prepared his heart, his mind, and his resolve to live it. Christians don't stumble through life. They walk intentionally into it with their guard up and with their mind trained every day for battle by Jesus. So, Christian, you need to decide who you're going to be, what you're going to stand for when you wake up in the morning and go about your day with that definition of yourself, that definition that God is giving you of yourself in mind. Don't wait until the moment of temptation to make up your mind about what you're going to do and what you're going to stand for, because that never works.